really?
Yeah, let's go.
Yes.
Like people can buy it?
Yeah, Tim probably needs to explain this part because, the technology part is...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy to shed a little light. Yeah, so Jerry and I talked, and first of all, Jerry and I are on a first-name basis, so everyone else can take that.
Whoa, yeah, because he's Mr. Raspberry to me.
Yeah, Al and I are still Mr. Raspberry status.
And it will be forever.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Someday you might be on my level.
I know, one day, Tim. That's why I want to grow up to be just like you.
Yeah, well, good luck. You'll get there someday. I'll help you out, JC. But anyway, so Jerry and I have talked on the phone, and Kelly, you know this, and y'all all know this, but Jerry, you are a gem, my friend. You're such a kind, thoughtful person, and I've enjoyed already getting to know you. Jerry will just shoot me texts just to see how I'm doing on a given day, and I just so appreciate your friendship already. So, but anyways, we chatted about the song, and he and I both experienced a lot of people reaching out to just say how much they enjoyed it, and I think just also enjoyed the spirit of the song, and Kelly, just you wanting to have it redone for your dad, and so we just chatted about what would it be like to put it out. And, I told Jerry, for me, I'm not my faith is important to me. I'm not a quote unquote Christian artist. And so we decided the best thing to do would be to release the song under Jerry's name, just so if he wants to do anything else moving forward down the road, he's got his artist name. So Jerry Raspberry is a live and probably charting artist at the moment. But, So the song God Redeems All He Allows. You can find it under Jerry Raspberry on Spotify and Apple Music and Amazon and wherever.
Tim, it sounds like you made him the DJ Khaled of Christian music. Another one.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Let me mention this.
What?
When the people I was sending our song to, and got such good response back, favorable, above and beyond than what I would have expected. So I called Tim. And I said, Tim, good morning. We chatted a little bit, and I said, let me ask you a question. And I said, if our song was in the Olympics, would it be worthy of a bronze medal? You remember that, Tim?
I do remember that.
And Tim kind of chuckled a little bit, laughed a little bit, and he said, yes, Jerry, I believe it would. I said, well, let's see if it's worthy of getting out to the public. I don't know how to do that, and that's where we moved to that next step.
Gotcha.
And Tim was so gracious and helping with that and setting me up with the disco. What is that?
Disco version?
Oh, it's all technical jargon, but distribution. Basically, Jerry's Jerry's a big deal now. He is in music distribution. He's got his own account, so it's just really fun because it's a Father's Day gift, but Jerry also, I think, stands to benefit from having written a great song that people connect with. And so, Jerry's going to hopefully make a little money off this thing, too.
See.
You guys are two good ingredients.
Build up my inheritance.
That's right. That all goes back to Kelly. And you guys are two good ingredients that came together that made a delicious song. Does this mean now, Tim, since we're,
delicious?
Yeah, delicious, because it's ingredients.
They're blossoming.
They're like salt and pepper.
Y'all happen to need any
eggs and
Suge
bacon.
Knight in the equation?
No, we don't want any of that.
I like a little rap section to
But
it.
a remix. A question here: does that mean that Mr. Raspberry, churches will now pick up your song and they can sing it or they can play it at church? Is that what you want?
Yes, indeed, I certainly do. And let me put a plug in for what's going to take place in my home church tomorrow morning.
Oh, okay.
Sunday morning, yeah.
Sunday morning.
Mm-hmm.
The minister of music, who I highly respect and a personal friend of mine, his name is Michael Slaughter, and I gave him my song and the lyrics to it, and I asked, I said, Michael, would you think that would be something that someone could sing as a church song on Sunday morning?
Uh-huh.
So he's going to sing it this Sunday morning in the worship service at Hunters Glen Baptist Church.
That's awesome.
So it's going to be now a performed song at church.
Yeah.
And it starts
Congratulations.
this Sunday.
And if his last name's Slaughter, you know he's going to kill it.
That's right.
Yes,
Come on.
indeed. Michael Slaughter, he's a great gifted of God to work in that ministry that God's calling to. And let me mention this to you when you talked about the hopefully there will be some revenue, but if not, I've already been paid above and beyond what I would ever expected. I've received a lot more than I've given. But Kelly knows Jerry Reynolds, and Jerry Reynolds is a friend of hers, and thereby, by my identity with Kelly, I became a friend of Jerry Reynolds. And with all what's been going on, I called Jerry because he's a car pro guy. He's into cars. He used to have a Ford dealership over in Garland. And I called Jerry and I said, Jerry, I'm looking to buy a vehicle. I got some money coming in. Not really, I didn't tell him about the money coming in. But I told Jerry, I said, I was looking for, at first I was looking for a Ford Focus. You understand?
Yes.
With my budget.
That's right.
Since this possibility's come up, I've raised the bar, and I told him I was looking for a Lincoln. SUV Lincoln.
Whoa.
Oh, Lord.
So y'all better start downloading that song.
Jerry referred me to that, and I do want to say this. I sent my song to Jerry Reynolds. And Kelly, you know Jerry's personality. He texts me back as soon as he finished listening to my song, and his first words were WOW, all uppercase. And he said, "Wow," he said, "that brought tears, buddy. You got a hit."
Oh wow!
Why don't you tell him?
Jerry Reynolds knows hits.
No, he does.
Mr. Raspberry.
And cars.
Allow me to help you out here so you don't waste your money. Tell Mr. Reynolds that you can give him some royalty for an exchange of a car. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. I can promise more if I can pay it off with royalties.
You going from a Focus to a Navigator?
Come on now, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now listen, we're getting some.
Al,
yes,
I did back down from a Navigator because my garage couldn't hold a Navigator, so I had to settle for an Aviator.
Okay, that's fine.
You have to adjust your dreams.
We need you to call us next week for First World Problems, Mr. Raspberry. Now, we are getting so many text messages here saying they already downloaded it, added it to their playlist. In fact, I had one right here that says, right before Mr. Raspberry announced that he was releasing the song along with Tim, said, if you're all about to release that song, this made my year. 1 minute later, Mr. Raspberry announced it, and I just got, So it is officially out. God Redeems, All He Allows is out there. Let's take a listen to that song. Tim Halperin, excellent job.
Thank you, Tim.
Thank you.
And Mr.
I love y'all.
Love you too, brother.
Love you too. We'll let you get back to sleep, Tim, because I know you got little
cool
ones.
weather in Colorado.
Go bush out that tail.
I have a request.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, Mr. Raspberry.
Are you gonna play God Redeems All He Allows right about now?
Hold on 1 second. Let's play it. Let's do something real quick. Hold on. Hello, Kid Craddock Morning Show. Who's this? This is where you say it's you, Mr. Raspberry.
Oh, yes. We didn't know what you're doing.
Mr. Raspberry, introduce your song. How about that?
You're requesting the song. We're doing a request hour.
I am Kelly Raspberry's daddy, also known as Jerry Raspberry.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm anxious to hear the hymn that I wrote. Took me over a year to write it, by the way. I wasn't anxious to sit down and write something in an hour. Over a period of almost a year, as I was thinking on it, God kept giving me another verse, and come up with the song, God Redeems All He Allows.
Right here on the Kid Craddock Morning Show. Enjoy, Kid Nation.
Bye, Daddy.
In the Garden of Eden, sin entered in God's perfect world.